Explosions! What's better than a Torgue Assault Rifle? There are many Torgue Assault Rifles in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and in this video, you're going to see the Encrapsulator. What's up YouTube? Zero here, and today I have a gun review of the Encrapsulator in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. In this video, I'll go through the overview of the Encrapsulator that you're seeing in these clips. Then I'll get into some more gameplay and I'll talk about the perks and drawbacks of utilizing the Encrapsulator. And then at the end of the video, I'll get into Fate or Hate. Is the Encrapsulator fated to be in the Fate Maker's inventory? Or are you going to hate it and should you throw it away immediately? Before I get into it, I do want to say if you do enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more Tiny Tina's Wonderlands content. I do a bunch of other RPGs, so feel free to check those out as well. Without further ado, let's get into the overview of the Encrapsulator that you're seeing in these clips. So yes, you are seeing a rare Encrapsulator. This is a Torgue Assault Rifle. Mine is volatile, and I have the burgeoning Encrapsulator of Echoes. Now each Encrapsulator is going to be firing 3 missiles per shot. So mine deals 324 multiplied by 3. The accuracy is going to be very low, of course. You're firing 3 missiles per pull of the trigger, so it's at 34%. The handling is not too bad at 61%. Reload time's a little slow at 3.6 seconds, and the fire rate's going to be at 2.48 per second. Magazine size is at 22. Mine deals dark magic damage, 341 damage per second with an 11% chance. This is enchanted on spellcast, increased damage dealt by 15% for 10 seconds. Mine's minus 15% reload speed, plus 280 area damage radius. Of course, consumes 3 ammo per shot. Minus 16% projectile speed, but has a 1.5 times zoom. Now the zoom is actually pretty nice on this gun if you can get one with this zoom. I really do like that sight with the 1.5 zoom. Doesn't take up a lot of the screen and can really help hit the target. Now, of course, our accuracy is at 34%, which means that if we really want to do our most damage with our 3 missiles per shot, we're going to have to be up close and personal. So that is one of the drawbacks, is that the accuracy is very low on this gun. Because you're firing 3 missiles per shot, if you're further away from the target, it's going to be harder to hit all 3 projectiles. Being a Torgue gun, it does have 2 fire modes. You have impact and you have sticky. Impact is going to explode on impact. Sticky is going to stick to whatever surface or target that it hits. The benefit of sticky is the more sticky projectiles that you have latched onto the target, the more damage each of those projectiles are going to do, depending upon how many stickies you have on the target. So if you are a player who can get up close and personal to your target, if you can stick all 3 projectiles, multiplied by every round in that magazine, so 22, or even more if you have an increased magazine size based on your build, you're going to be dealing massive amounts of damage to your target. So what's nice about the Encrapsulator is that because you fire 3 missiles per shot, if you can get up close and personal, almost shotgun range, on top of being able to hit your target with all of your projectiles and all of your shots, you're going to be completely decimating any enemy that comes across your path. You can see I'm completely destroying the parasite here with my Encrapsulator. So one of the benefits, or really the major benefit of utilizing the Encrapsulator, is that you can rip through enemies. However, you have to be pretty close to your enemies to do so. Now, being a gun that can drop in rare, uncommon, or epic form, you can get a wide variety of the Encrapsulator. But each Encrapsulator, you're going to have 3 missiles per shot, and you're going to have those stickies, so you can stick your targets and deal massive amounts of damage. Now, I do prefer to have one that deals dark magic damage, but this may depend on your build, so you can get one with any elemental damage. If you're a closer range player and you don't mind playing a little bit more up close and personal, especially on the higher chaoses because you can be surrounded by enemies, the Encrapsulator is an absolutely epic gun. I recommend fading this and adding it to your inventory. It's absolutely epic. If you're a longer range player, this may not be the gun for you, but this can rip through enemies. I absolutely love it, so I recommend adding it to your inventory. But let me know in the comments section what you think of this gun. And until next time, have a great rest of your day. Peace.